Hi, everyone. My name is Patti Reilly, and I am the Director of Sales and Marketing at Thu Brulé. And Thu Brulé is a collection of luxury skincare products powered by science. We source the most incredible ingredients. We test everything to the nth degree, not only on our team, but also doing independent studies with clinical labs that are very well esteemed. And we're really excited to actually share our products line with you. Currently, that consists of 2 products. And in my opinion, very clearly, the 2 must-have products in anyone's skincare routine. So we have a couple minutes until the top of the hour. So I'm just going to give everybody a moment to get settled and tune in. But I just want to remind you that during this live, you have the opportunity to shop, and you can do it right from your phone, right from your computer, and you can just click on whichever product you're interested in and use my code, which is Patti20, to receive 20% off your full-size product. So whether you're choosing our hero product, which is Thirsty Skin Hydrating Fluid, or you want to try out Free Spirit. Maybe last time you visited with me, you took advantage of the great pricing and tried Thirsty Skin, and now you're excited to try Free Spirit. You can get 20% off of that as well using code Patti20. So first things first, I'm absolutely delighted that you're here. It means you're interested in the health and well-being of your skin. I know that sounds odd to say it in that way, but it truly is an extension, clearly, of our being, of our bodies. And it's super important for you to take care of it consistently. So just a quick question. How many times today did you find yourself reaching for a beverage? More particularly, a glass of water. How many times would you say? Just go through your mind and think about that. I know that I was up at 5:30. First thing I do is I chug a glass of water. Very ladylike. I know. I went to the gym. I had a great gym session, so I was drinking water during that process. I was home by like 9 a.m., had calls, had my water bottle with me. So this constant intake of beverages. Ideally, it's water for you as far as the percentage in that direction for water. I know I have my coffee too, but that doesn't constitute for water. But I want you to think about that, because when it comes to our skin, right, there are so many factors that lead to the appearance of accelerated aging. And the top 2, the first one you all know, it's going to be sun damage or oxidative damage. So that's any exposure to the elements. Number 2 is lifestyle. And lifestyle, the kind of, I would say if you break lifestyle down, it's going to be how you eat, the foods you eat, the intake of, water and beverages and fruits and all those different things that actually supplement the skin and are clearly good for you. But how diligent are you about doing that? And if you're sitting at home right now and you're thinking, my skin feels dry, especially now moving into fall, well, then this is definitely a show for you to stay tuned for, so I can explain to you what we've created with Thirsty Skin Hydrating Fluid so that you are guaranteed that when you put this on in the morning, your skin is going to stay hydrated all day long. This is about long-lasting hydration with Thirsty Skin. So the dry skin fast facts when it comes to the appearance of aging, it results in things like fine lines and wrinkles. A dull complexion is huge. And when skin lacks moisture, it loses elasticity, it loses firmness, making those aging hallmarks even more prominent. So if you feel like you just woke up one day and looked in the mirror and there just seems to be nothing that you can do to make your skin look like it did the day before, it's probably a lot to do with the lack of hydration or proper hydration and moisture for your skin. I know that sounds crazy, but it's really true. And that can start anywhere from the age of 25 and beyond. If you're not getting the right moisture for your skin, it's going to start to show up more heavily. Think about it in anything. Think about a flower that doesn't get enough water. Think about a fruit that you leave half-eaten sitting on the counter and how is it exposed to the elements, the dry air, it sucks the life out of it. Think about your pore size if that bothers you. If you don't fill your pores with something juicy like our Thirsty Skin Hydrating Fluid, guess what's going to happen? Those pores are going to absorb what's in the air. So that's pollutants and smoke and all of that stuff, right? So here's where I want you to start. I want you to start with Thirsty Skin Hydrating Fluid. And I'm so excited to share with you what makes this so unique and special. But since I can see that we've got some people joining us, and I'm very excited about that, and I'm going to click, just don't mind me. I'm looking at my computer because I'd love a live chat if some of you, hang on, want to ask me some questions. But I've personally been in the beauty and skincare industry for going on 20 years now. I had my own beauty show every Friday night. It was called Friday Night Beauty on QVC. Many of you are familiar. I was also a guest host on HSN, both here in the United States and also in London. And I was on the Shopping Channel Canada, all representing skincare, color, hair care, because this is what I love to talk about. This is what I love to do. So for me, it's not about handbags and shoes. It's about investing in my skin and investing in really great quality skincare. That's why nearly 3 years ago, when I was introduced to Dave and Thu from a very good friend of mine that works at a cosmetic lab, I was so excited because I could understand their passion for wanting to get into this industry. Thu in particular, who has her own history when it comes to being in the beauty industry, very well-educated woman. She's a mom, she's a yogi, she's a Buddhist, she's a wife, she's a skincare alchemist. But what I love about Thu's story is that she started from very humble beginnings, and she was raised in Vietnam with the tenets of Buddhism, and she witnessed firsthand endless work hours, the impact of poverty and war and what that had on people. She was able to leave Vietnam when she was 11 years old and come to the States and make a whole brand new life for herself. And she was inspired by many of the women that she would see in America. And I love seeing the world through Thu's eyes because she's a very elegant woman. She's got refined taste, but she also appreciates simple multitasking products and in many areas of her life. So when she and I sat down to discuss, and I'm going to just put the free spirit off to the side for a moment so I can make this the star that it deserves to be for this show. When she and I sat down to discuss what kind of line are you looking to create? What do you want to deliver to people? And she basically said to me that I want something that is one and done. I want something because I'm a busy mom. I love to take hot yoga. I love to be active with the dog, with my husband, with the kids. I'm constantly on the go. I don't have time to do a full 5, 6, 7-step regime. I want something that's simple, but that I can feel the impact of and I can see the visible results over time. And so I said, okay, well, that's a long laundry list of things that we have to get right. So I said, well, you know, I appreciate that you want something that's super streamlined. So let's talk about the integrity of really the general population when it comes to skin, right? Most people, and if you look up this statistic online, I don't want to quote the number. It's an extremely high percentage, but it says it's over 70%. I know that. I can say that much. That over 70% of the population is dehydrated. There is a chronic dehydration problem in America, okay? Right now I'm thirsty. I've been running around getting things ready. I've already talked to you about how many times you've reached for your water bottle or you've reached for a drink throughout the day to quench your thirst. Well, didn't somebody say that by the time you're thirsty, your body's really thirsty because that's been ongoing? I don't know, something like that, like it's deep rooted, okay? So if you feel like your skin is parched and you just can't seem to pump enough water into your skin, okay, well, we need to dive deep. And that's what we did when we sourced ingredients for Thirsty Skin, was we wanted to start not on the superficial level, right? Not the dermis, the epidermis. We wanted to go deep below to the hypodermis. There's actually 7 layers of skin, but I just outlined the 3 that most people are familiar with. So I said, how about we source ingredients that soak the skin cells deep below the dermis and the epidermis, and they actually feed those dry, I'm going to say it, shriveled skin cells and help them bloom again, give them new life, rejuvenate those skin cells. And she was like, yeah, I totally see what you're saying. Let's figure it out. Well, lo and behold, I mean, you're never going to believe this, but this is the way the world works. Thu was sharing a story with me about her childhood and upbringing in Vietnam, and she was talking about some of her fondest memories being the children that she was friends with and going to the Vietnamese marketplace. And she said she just loves fruits and vegetables. She eats super, super healthy, by the way. I love her lifestyle. She's such an inspiration. And she said there was this one fruit in particular called the rambutan. And she said, Patti, it's a really odd looking fruit. It's actually called here in America, the hairy superfruit. I'm going to show you a picture right here in the center. This is rambutan. This is the fruit that is indigenous to Vietnam and the fruit that Thu grew up enjoying as a treat and that she would buy at the marketplace, and she'd actually hand it out to some of the kids that didn't have any money to buy any treats. And so she was sharing in that joy, and it was a fond memory for her. Well, I said, oh my gosh, there's got to be something to this. So I reached out to our cosmetic lab and I asked them if they'd ever heard anything about this hairy superfruit. And they were like, no, we haven't. So I kept digging and digging, and I actually came across some exciting information about the rambutan fruit. There is this program in Vietnam that is a rambutan farm where they actually source this particular hairy superfruit called the rambutan, and they upcycle all the ingredients from the peel, which is what we use in here, to the seed, to the actual fruit itself, which inside is very, very similar to the lychee fruit. Thu said it's very sweet and delicious. Well, it has skin-loving benefits. The rambutan fruit and the rambutan peel extract has actually more antioxidant potency than vitamin C. And the rambutan peel extract actually acts like a smart bomb and dives deep down into your skin. It attaches itself to those skin cells. It rejuvenates them from within and re-energizes. The word re-energized is used in the collateral for this particular ingredient to reinvigorate and re-energize those skin cells so they act and behave like younger skin cells. Isn't that wild? So we were so excited about this superfruit, and we actually put it into a proprietary complex that also includes another exotic ingredient. And this one is actually hailed from Africa, and it's called the resurrection plant. And it's a plant that looks like it's on its last leg. It doesn't look super pretty. It's not a flourishing plant. Think of a cactus, right? It doesn't bloom like these amazing looking flowers, but what it does, its capabilities are that it can withstand the harsh climates in Africa, and it just continues to thrive. Even when there's drought, even when it's not getting exactly what it needs, it still thrives. So we have the most amazing, robust ingredient profile in Thirsty Skin. And if you're shopping with me, hello, my name is Patti, and I'm so happy to have you here. You can use my code PATTI20, Patti20. And when you shop online, you can get 20% off a full-size Thirsty Skin hydrating fluid and or a full-size Free Spirit Correct and Protect Mineral Sunscreen SPF 40. All right, so one of the ingredients, like I said, is the rambutan peel extract. We have the resurrection plant. We also have, and I'm going to pump it out so that you can see what this looks like. And I hope that you're able to see why we call this a hydrating fluid. It doesn't just drip off the skin, okay? But it also isn't super thick and heavy. It's not a heavy occlusive. So when you think of things like coconut oil, and I mean the kind that you scoop out, or you think of a texture like a cream that you have to scoop out of a jar. That is not what this is. But what this does, and we went through, I believe we did 8 iterations or prototypes, if you will, of this product before we were, I say both, but David, Thu's husband, also tested this product, and he swears by this as the most perfect aftershave for the guys. But all 3 of us tested this product. Each time we would go back to the lab, speak with the chemist and say, okay, it's a little bit too thick and heavy. When I was in hot yoga, I'm speaking for Thu, when she was in hot yoga, she would say, I felt like my skin was just sweating, like it was just dripping off of me. Well, we don't want that. You don't want your ingredients to drip off of your skin. You want your skin to absorb the ingredients. Well, that rambutan is designed to go deep below the several layers of skin to target those dry, dehydrated skin cells. So what this product does, not only delivers that proper hydration, and here, don't underestimate the power of properly hydrated skin. Hydration impacts everything. Let me say that again. Hydration impacts everything when it comes to your health and well-being. Would you agree? Think about that for a second. So I'm not even just talking about skin, am I? It impacts everything. Even for my friends out there who like to imbibe, you know what I'm talking about. What do you do the next day? You hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So what your skin needs consistent care all the time. And that results in protection, repair, elasticity, balance, strength. It needs hydration. So even for my friends out there that are shopping that say they have combination skin, if you're self-diagnosing your skin and you say you have combination skin, lots of times it's because your skin is out of balance because your sebaceous glands are actually overproducing oil because it's trying to keep up with the fact that your skin is so dry. So there's all these different things. So here's what I want you to know. With thirsty skin, we're going to put your skin in alignment. We're going to feed those hungry, parched, shriveled skin cells deep below the skin surface, multiple layers of skin, deep, 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 deep down. And you're also going to visibly and tactilely, I can't think of the word. It's a live show, but you know what I'm trying to say. You can feel it. You can see it. It lasts all day long, and it's an incredible treat for your skin, and it's an incredible anti-ager. And when you think about things like extreme weather conditions, harsh cleansers, over exfoliating, let's think about it. Hot showers. If you stay in the shower a super long time, hot showers or hot baths or not drinking enough water, all of those things, all of those factors impact the quality and integrity of your skin. And if there's one thing I can say about Dave and Thu and working with Thu Brulé, it's that integrity is woven into our ethos. It is who Thu is. She said, I do not want to create a product, Patti, or offer a product to anyone that I wouldn't use every day myself, that I don't love, and nothing like that. So that's why when you see this gorgeous bottle, it's so pretty. This is Thu's signature red. We've got some product behind me, candles that we're launching next spring. This is Thu Brulé's signature red. She says that red makes her happy. It's vibrant. It's the color of passion, and it's how she feels about her life. So yeah, she sees red as being her signature color. And when she chose the packaging, I think it's just exquisite. She said, I want something that when I wake up in the morning, and that first stop is the bathroom, I look at that as that treat that I put on my skin, much like when you take that first replenishing glass of water in the morning. This is what it's doing for your skin when you apply the Thirsty Skin Hydrating Fluid. And we recommend that you use this 2 times a day, so in the morning and at night. And here's the good news for anyone who's just joining us. I'm going to see any questions. Yes, Bree, I love that question. Is thirsty skin beneficial for oily skin too? Yes, it is. And if you're just tuning in, I was mentioning that if you're ever asked, if you've ever been asked in your lifetime, which I have a feeling you have, what is your skin type? Okay, I think we've all been asked that question a time or two. And so that's a self-diagnosis, you know, because you're dealing with your skin every single day. So for me, I would say dry. Some people say combination or oily. The thing about that is that means that your skin is out of balance. Somewhere along the line, your skin is out of balance. So we recommend using Thirsty Skin. Give it a test. You have a 30-day money-back unconditional guarantee. Try it out. We did do some very specific patch test studies with this product on I think it's over 100 subjects in this study. And I'm going to defer to David on that, but I believe it was over 100 at least. And what we did was we tested it for sensitive skin, combination skin, for sensitivity, for allergies. This has been dermatologist approved. And in fact, I have the stamps here. Hypoallergenic, 100% hypoallergenic, dermatologically tested, paraben-free, vegan, cruelty-free. So it's been tested on all different skin types. So absolutely you can use it for oily skin. If you feel more comfortable doing a patch test on your own, please do. I'm not your dermatologist. I don't want to advise you and make you feel uncomfortable. Do what's comfortable for you. But we feel so passionate about this. And we've actually gotten quite a few amazing reviews from customers. Being a new indie brand, we just launched last February. We already have close to 35-star reviews on Thirsty Skin Hydrating Fluid. Love this serum. I absolutely love this serum. Using this serum twice a day makes my skin so glowy and smooth looking. It corrects my skin tone and makes my skin look flawless. Highly recommend. Thank you, Jordan. Callie says, great for sensitive skin. I've been using the Thirsty Skin Hydrating Fluid for a few months now, and it has become my favorite moisturizer very quickly. I have sensitive skin, and most moisturizers will cause rashes or redness, but not this one. In fact, it actually helps to eliminate redness when I do have spots. Additionally, I love the lightweight texture and how it feels, that I don't have anything on my skin once it sets, while still providing excellent moisture and a glowy finish. And Sarah G says, perfect hydration. As a skeptic of any new health product, I was pleasantly surprised. This hydrating lotion was soothing, not sticky or greasy, and made a noticeable reduction in my fine lines. That's huge. I used it at night and in the morning before my typical makeup routine. I highly recommend to anyone who appreciates an effortless, youthful glow. And you can thank Thu for that, because she said, let's put what we can in here that makes sense. So what we did was we created 2 proprietary complexes. The first one being Hydrolock 360. The Hydrolock 360 actually combines 5 different weights of hyaluronic acid. And if you're not using hyaluronic acid, you are missing out big time. Not you, your skin is missing out big time. If you are at all concerned with seeing the early signs of aging, you need hyaluronic acid. And you typically want to look for a product that has it in multi-weights. So what that means is we actually took 5 different molecular weights of hyaluronic acid. So we have high, mid, and low. The low are the ones that can burrow deep within your skin and get to those cells that actually the rambutan is rejuvenating and breathing new life into. And then it hydrates those cells from beneath the surface. That's the root cause of skin aging. That's where it's, or dehydrated skin, dry skin. That's where you see those exacerbated fine lines, wrinkles, enlarged pores. You notice that your texture is off, that you've got a dull complexion. Your skin is parched. We also have another proprietary complex, and it's called Stimucell 5. And that actually takes that rambutan and that resurrection plant and also hibiscus extract and beetroot extract. And by the way, hibiscus extract, if you happen to love hibiscus and just adore that flower, it does multiple things to benefit your skin. And one of them is it acts as a gentle cell turnover. So daily, you're giving yourself this encouraging cell turnover with the hibiscus extract, and you don't have to turn to any of those harsh exfoliating ingredients. So it acts as a gentle exfoliator and toner all in one with the hibiscus extract. We have beetroot extract in the in here. We have panthenol or provitamin B5. That's the resurrection plant. Hibiscus, coconut oil, hyaluronic acid, allantoin, which comes from comfrey and actually calms inflammation in the skin. It's very, very soothing. We have squalane from olives to hydrate the skin. And then we also have beetroot extract. So it's phenomenal. Okay, let's see. Do I still need to use a moisturizer after using the serum? That's a great question. And I actually was going there, but leave it to me to get sidetracked. MC, if you are like me and you are a skincare girly and you love to layer it on, Thu is the minimalist on the team. I'm the maximalist, if that's a word, on the team. So what I say to anyone that is using this and has a skincare routine and wants to fold this in, Thirsty Skin will actually make your other products work more efficiently. Because if you think about it, it's actually paving the way and opening up the channels kind of communication for hydration and rejuvenation and repair and all of that. So if you are like me and you put on another topical moisturizer, use this first. If you use your own prescription Retin A product, use this first. Think about it. Would a dry sponge work better washing the dishes, or would a wet sponge work better washing the dishes? Would a dry face cloth work better washing your face, or would a wet face cloth work better washing your face. I know they sound like silly analogies, but I'm simply saying it because I think that for many years, some of us try to just get by with, certain products. We just think we can get by when it comes to our skin. And then we hit this point where we look in the mirror and we're like, what just happened? Like, I don't even look like myself. I don't recognize this person. My makeup's not going on the same. I don't feel as confident. This is your calling card, your skin. So we want you to feel super encouraged to pick this up today. So I'm giving you a code, which is PATTI, my name, Patti20, to get 20% off a full-size Thirsty Skin Hydrating Fluid, which is about at least a 6-week supply if you're using it twice daily. Some people can stretch it out to 2 months, which is amazing. If you're using other topical products, MC, you should have no problem getting 2 months out of this bottle right here. Or you can use it for the Free Spirit sunscreen. And this is the dream team right here. This is the dream team. As I said earlier, for those who just joined, the top factors that contribute to premature skin aging, the number one, it's the sun. Okay, it's any oxidative damage. Take a look at a car that does not have a garage and sits out in the sun all day. Why do you think insurance companies ask you those questions? Is your car in a garage on your property? If it's not, there are factors that contribute to that. I'm a new Florida resident, but my mom and my dad, they have a 2-car garage, but unfortunately my dad uses 1/2 for all of his tools. So my mom's been forced for 15 years to park her car in the driveway. Well, at one point she went to go pull the door handle and it fell off in her hand. So things degrade by the sun. You know it and I know it. You've bought patio furniture in a beautiful pop color shade just to go through that summer and see that bright blue is now a really dull gray. Well, guess what's happening to your skin? You have to use a sunscreen. And I know it hasn't been a fun journey for you so far. Trust me, I know. Thu and I had a long conversation about this because I said, Thu, if we're going to create a sunscreen, it has to not feel like sunscreen. It has to not smell like sunscreen. I want something that feels like an incredible moisturizer. I want it to feel like an extension of my skincare. I don't want it to feel like I'm putting saran wrap on my face, that it leaves a white cast, so I'm constantly trying to use a bronzer to warm up my skin, and then it makes my skin sweat. So we have our Free Spirit, which is an incredible sunscreen, and it comes in a universal tint, which is kind of a flesh or nude tone color that works for all skin tones. You can look at our website. We have unretouched photos of our models, and we go all the way up on the Fitzpatrick scale. So we have dark skin tones and light skin tones, no white cast, and they could attest to it. But this is actually the white, or the clear, I should say, and it goes on and blends on the skin and sinks in like a moisturizer. It has incredible ingredients to it. In fact, I have the ingredient list. We have allantoin in this. We also have that, remember, in our Thirsty Skin. We have bisibasol, oat kernel, marine phytoplankton. We have glycerin, camellia leaf extract, apple fruit extract, vitamin E, and hyaluronic acid. So when I say the dream team, there was a method to it. They were strategically designed to be the utmost compatible together. So in your mornings, every morning, these two together. And yes, you can get 20% off both. All right, I'm checking in with our team. Dave, can Thirsty Skin work on its own without other products? Absolutely. Thirsty Skin is going to improve the texture of your skin. It's going to minimize the appearance of your pores. It's going to gently exfoliate your skin, hydrate your skin, nourish your skin, minimize the visible appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and it's going to help diminish any dark spots on your skin. I'm going to go through a few of the clinicals that we had done when it comes to Thirsty Skin. First of all, this is derived of over 92% natural ingredients. If you do your homework and you're a student beauty, you know that there do need to be some preservatives, a minimal amount in products in order to help them last and work most beneficially for your skin. There is no fragrance in this, no parabens, no sulfates, no phthalates. It's vegan and it's cruelty-free. But based on an 8-week clinical trial conducted on 38 women between the ages of 35 to 80, the median age range of those 38 women were 58. We did call it to all genders. I'm just telling you that the gender that elected for this were all women. But we want the men to fall in love with this as well. So ladies, you can buy it for both you and your significant other. But 90% of participants reported that their skin felt immediately hydrated after using Thirsty Skin hydrating fluid. Over 84.2% agreed that it made their skin feel more supple and smooth. 81.6% agreed their skin felt more refreshed since using Thirsty Skin. And 71%, and this is just in 8 weeks, 71% showed improvement in overall skin texture. Now that's a self-perception study. Remember when I said, if you were to tell me what your skin type is, that's your self-diagnosis. This is what you perceive your skin to be because you know your skin. But now we have other instrumental studies to this as well. And we noted with this instrument, which is the Capture Skin Analysis System, that participants across the board experienced a bump of 27.5% improvement in self-reported skin dryness. That's across the board. Overall, the tired appearance of the skin on the face, the dryness of the skin, and age spots all improved by 20% on average across the 8-week trial. So if I were to say to you, what is today, November 13th? Yes, yesterday was my parents' 55th wedding anniversary. Today is November 13th. If I were to say to you that January 13th, that you could improve the appearance, the tired appearance of your face, the dryness of your skin, and improve your age spots by 20%, what would you say to that? Would you be on board? I know I would. Also noted, Thirsty Skin induces significant improvements in the appearance of pore size as evaluated by the Capture Skin Analysis System. So clinical trials, these are really important to our team because these are trials that look at new ways to treat, prevent, and detect different ways that products and formulas in particular can improve the skin. So it's the goal of these clinical trials is to determine if the new formula treatment works. And so it was a painstaking process, but it was worth the risk for us because the results, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. And then we continue to get people that speak to how much they love this product. And really and truly, one pump, this is through Signature Red, one pump is all you need for your face and neck because it blends so smoothly. If you're super dry, you might do a pump and a half. But what you're going to notice is over time, you don't need to use as much of this product. So that's what's so exciting about it. Okay, let's see. Does Thu Brulé have any other products besides the serum and the SPF? That's a great question. And I'm excited to answer it for you. I have all the answers today. Just kidding. I do not. We do have 2 more products that I'm so excited to say that we just approved. The entire team gave their stamp of approval. And one is a cleansing oil that's unlike any other I've tried. And I've tried a bunch, to put it mildly. I feel like I'm the tester on the team. I'm always testing this stuff and I'm seeing what's out there because I know it's not fun. You feel like you're trying to figure it out. Which brand is the brand for me? Which one's being honest? Which one's being transparent? And that's what we want to lead with. And you can go to our website and you can click down the ingredient tab and it's going to go through every single one of the ingredients that are listed. And remember, the highest percentage starts at the top and you're going to see what we're all about there. You can read about our studies, but yes, we have a cleansing oil that I cannot wait to share with anyone. And I know Thu is super excited about it as well. And a very exciting ingredient in that one. And that's going to be launching in the spring of 2025. And then we also have a night treatment cream that is coming out that has every one of our team members beside ourselves. Is this real? Is this really real? Does anybody else have and we know they don't because once again, Thu and David and we hand selected the ingredients. Our entire team was on calls with some of the scientists that actually found these ingredients in nature. We have ingredients coming from Switzerland. We have ingredients coming from Vietnam. They're all going to be poured into this jar of magic. And I can't tell you how excited we are about that. So this is where it's really amazing to give you this opportunity to try this at 20% off. I know it's an investment, but it's an investment in your skin. And if you know that starting when you get this home, and the shipping and handling is complimentary, the way that it arrives, you get this card that gives you a picture of the beautiful Thu with a note from her, the ingredients, so you don't have to remember everything that I'm saying. And it comes in a beautiful gift box. But once you start using it, think about it. By the time you get to the end of this bottle, we'll be very close to having that next product launch. So you can see for yourself. Maybe you take a picture in a few days when you get this home. Take a picture of your skin. And then wait till after the holidays and take another picture and see where you're at. And get ready to get some compliments from people that you haven't seen once you start using this, and you maybe see them around Christmas time or whatever holiday that you celebrate. And you're going to get some compliments, because we hear that. That's one of the things that really gets our team motivated to kind of continue sharing this message with what makes these products so unique. And one of the things that I didn't want to forget to mention about the Free Spirit is that there's this special coating that's on the sunscreen, the mineral actives that make it disperse the sun and the UV, UVA, UVB, the aging rays, the burning rays so differently than any other product on a market that it's actually a proprietary complex and it's patented. So there's a lot of science. That's why our tagline is Thu Brulé, luxury skincare powered by science. There's a lot of science. I don't want to bore you with all of those details, but what I'm here to say is, as somebody who has been a skincare aficionado for going on 20 years, I've been approached by different brands from when I left QVC. I've been approached to start my own line several times. I've never wanted to commit because it's such a daunting field to get into. It's exciting, but I was just nervous about it. Just for my own personal reasons. When Dave and Thu came into my life, Thu in particular, of course, I was so excited that she was willing to hear what I was looking for. She shared what she was looking for. And I feel like we took what we both wanted and put it into this bottle, this stunning bottle right here, and created something so amazing. So if this is the one singular product that you use, AM and PM, you are good. You're doing amazing. But if it's one that you're going to layer with other products, it's also going to be amazing. But one thing I need you to know and to take away from this is that proper hydration goes beyond drinking water. It's about the right skincare ingredients that penetrate deep into the skin and that nourish your skin, that lock in moisture. And this is where Thirsty Skin shines, hence the name Thirsty Skin. With its unique blend of 5 hyaluronic acid weights, the exotic botanicals that all are designed to deliver ingredients deep within the skin, penetrate through the dermis, through the epidermis, through the hypodermis to reach those parched, shriveled skin cells and rejuvenate them. I mean, here's the thing, aging is natural and it happens obviously to all of us, but we can actually combat the telltale signs of aging by feeding our skin what it needs, to stay smooth, to stay supple, to address texture issues, hyperpigmentation issues. And the other thing that I feel like is important to mention when it comes to hydration and the importance of hydrating the skin is that dry skin. And if you are somebody that can relate to dry skin, and that's going to be me, often leads to a compromised skin barrier. So I know you're hearing this term a lot: microbiome, skin barrier, lipids and skin and water and all this stuff when it comes to skin. And it can sometimes get muddled and sometimes get confused. But when you don't have a product on, or you don't have the right product on, it allows moisture to escape the skin and it allows irritants to enter the skin. So if you're noticing that you have pores, guess what? Welcome to the club. We all have pores, right? Maybe yours seem more prominent to you. But here's what I ask you. Would you rather have them filled up with pollutants, or would you rather have those pores filled up with good for you, skin loving ingredients that actually burrow deep, but also prevent any of those pollutants from entering your skin and accelerate the aging process. So that's something to consider. If you feel like your skin barrier is compromised, you maybe need to look beyond what you're using right now. And sometimes that's true. It's like, I don't know how many of you have stuck with the same shampoo and conditioner throughout your life, or let's say even the past 3 years. Past 3 years? No, not me. Past 5 years? No. Past year? No. I kind of switch it out. Maybe you're ready to try something different for your skin. And that's where Thirsty Skin comes from. That's where Thirsty Skin comes in. I mean, think about the idea of having your skin quenched throughout the entire day, so smooth for flawless makeup application, super compatible, of course, with our free Spirit Correct and Protect all mineral sunscreen, no chemical sunscreen actives in here. But if you want to transform the texture and appearance of your skin, this is where you're going to start. And you can use my code, which is Patti, P-A-T-T-I 20, to get 20% off your Thirsty Skin or your free Spirit from Thu Brulé. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to just check in. JL, is the serum better to use in the morning or at night? I would recommend both. I would use it AM and PM. The reason being is you want to start off your day just like drinking that glass of water, right? It gets you going and starts to trigger everything and fire up everything. You definitely want to start in the morning, but think about it at night. At night is a time for rejuvenation. And so your skin cells and your body isn't having to work so hard to kind of carry you throughout the day because you're in a state of rest. Super, super important. So this will work more efficiently for you overnight as you're resting. So I would recommend absolutely twice a day. But here's the thing. If you're trying to stretch this product out, which I totally understand, it's the holidays. And I want to be very conscious and aware of the fact that some of us are stretching our dollars, and I don't want to make light of that. I think that if you were to pick this up today and get that 20% off, if you even wanted to stretch it out for over 2 months by using it once a day, you're still going to benefit. I hope that helped. But I've done that in the past where if I bought something that was what I considered to be an investment, I might only use it, once a day instead of twice. We recommend twice daily for the full benefits. But if you want to start out by using it once a day, you can as well. All right. Oh, niacinamide is in here too. My gosh, I forgot to mention that. That's one of the ingredients. I have my little card of ingredients below the screen. Sorry if you see me looking there. But speaking of skin barrier, a well-hydrated skin barrier is your first defense against pollutants and oxidative stress and all of that. So don't underestimate the power of a well-hydrated skin barrier, and you're getting that and more. Okay. All right, I feel like I've here's what I wanted to tell you. Oh, I have a little trick up my sleeve. All right, so it's very obvious that I have a full face of makeup on for this live event, right? We all know it, and that's okay. What I wanted to tell you, and this is something that I was sharing with Thu, this is a tip that we actually learned from one of our clients, somebody who purchased from us. They use the Thirsty Skin and apply it kind of like a mask underneath the eye area on the orbital bone, right? You can actually concentrate this as your eye cream. And then what I do, and I bought these on yours and my big box online store that delivers in 2 days, you know which one. And then go ahead and put your eye mask on top of it. When I tell you, you are going to wake up with the most well-rested, hydrated under eye area. So just take a little bit, just this tiny, tiny bit. Okay. Go like this, ring finger, and just dot under your eyes, just like this on that bone. Feel for that bone. Don't go too close. And then take your eye treatment mask, whichever one you love, and put it right on top. And then leave that on for 15 minutes and ooh, you're going to love it. It's one of my little tips. One of my tips for the evening. So if you only knew how excited I am, I love having this time to chat about skincare because I love it, to chat about Thu Brulé because I adore her and I And I so believe in these products and these ingredients and the team and the formula and all of that. And it gets me so excited to think about what the future holds for Thu Brulé. But what I'm really excited about right now, two things. I'm eyeballing my water bottle over there because I'm parched. I'm super thirsty. Okay. And I can't wait to wash off my makeup and put my thirsty skin on. So that's how real does it get? That's about as real as it gets. So I'm going to use the tester of our cleansing oil. Oh yeah. I still have a little bit left. I think I don't know. I might be able to make it another month. I'm going to use the cleansing oil, put my hair back, massage that over my skin, rinse that off, apply my thirsty skin, which is truly like a drink of the best tasting water ever for your skin. Like, think about that feeling when you are so parched and you're just like, that's what thirsty skin is like. I'm not kidding when you put it on your skin and any other product, because I wouldn't sit here and say otherwise. I do still apply other products on top. I'm the maximalist in the group. Thu is the minimalist. David is the minimalist. The other team, this is their one and done. But we're all different. We all have different routines. And that's what I love about this community and this family, is that we share these ideas. So that was one of my tips for you. I hope that you've enjoyed our time together. We're going to be doing this a little bit more often, which makes me super excited. So if you have questions in the meantime, feel free to send us an email, or you can follow us online at Thu Brulé, THUBRULE, and our social channels too, Facebook, and we just launched our YouTube channel. So you can visit us there at Thu Brulé as well. But we want to hear from you. We're excited to grow this community. You're going to be hearing more from Thu. You're going to see her more. She's got a lot of great tips to share and wonderful things in store for the future. So I hope that you have an awesome night, and thank you for joining me.